Alright. Now, some of y'all, a lot of y'all been asking us to do this topic for a minute. We meant to do it for Pride because that would have been the perfect time to do it or whatever. But things was busy and it slipped our minds. So we're going to do it now. It's our coming out story. When we went from baby dykes to big dykes. Alright? So, yeah. Mine is more complicated.
Oh man, why you don't put it?
Cause my shit is more complicated. Like, my shit is like a soap opera story. Like, it don't even seem real. I don't think I told you it.
Alright,
You're stuttering.
Damn, why do you feel like the strap apology video? Alright, so I'm gonna tell y'all my coming out story. Alright, I was like 15, right? This is 4th of July. You gotta remember, y'all, I'm Spanish. I'm Panamanian, if y'all didn't know, but I'm Panamanian. So 4th of July means family gets together. We all chill, barbecue, drink, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like what your people do, everybody. But the only thing is we got salsa and merengue in the background.
Merengue.
And you know what I'm saying? So anyway, the point is, right, so my aunts come through, my uncles, all of my cousins, right, we all there, we're all chilling, there's a barbecue going on, and I'm not going to get my phone, and barbecue's going on. So a couple of days before this, my cousin, me and him were playing around, and he got caught in some high heels. He's going to kill me for telling this story. He got caught in some high heels.
Coming out for that one.
He got caught in some high heels and some tight pants, and he had on his regular shirt, but it was like wrapped up, and his mom walked in and seen him. So she was like, she beat his ass, and I was laughing, so I called her ass stupid for laughing. You know how it is. So and down in Miami, it's this music conference called Ultra Fresh, and in the music conference, everyone goes. It's like all like house music and whatever. So now we're getting ready to leave the 4th of July. We give everybody in the family kisses on the cheek, and this and that and the third. So we're walking outside the house, and you know, we tell our moms goodbye and whatever. Anyways, so as we come out, right, my aunt yells and she's like, "Oh, my son is a faggot." So everybody in my family, like, my uncle was like, oh shit, I almost skipped up and said my cousin's name, but my uncle was like, what? Blank, 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 you're a faggot? But she says it in Spanish, so he was like, yeah, so what? And so was Miami. Yo, my mom just got up and leaped up from across the room and straight uppercut my ass. So I never really came out. I never really came out. My cousin just outed me in front of my family. And like, I couldn't say anything. I was just like, I mean, like, I was mad, like, cause my aunt was like, you're a faggot. My cousin and my uncle was like, is it true you're gay? And he was like, yeah, I'm gay, and so is Miami. And I just turned and I was just like, yeah. And I tried to like break out. And like, next thing I know, my mom got like the energy out the world to come across and body slam my ass. So, technically YouTube, I never really had it coming out story. But that is my story in one. But yeah, that's my story. What's your story, friend?
I don't even know now at the end. This is a long story, so let's try to
make it short.
Cut that in half.
Yeah, kind of like I did.
Alright, so yeah, I kind of always like girls or whatever. So yeah.
So yeah, let's get to the story.
It's like long. Alright, let's start from when I was in high school and I was on the internet.
I remember that story.
I was on the internet one time, and it was this chat room on BET.com. Some of y'all might still hit it up or whatever. Not Black Planet, nigga. BET. BET.com, they had their own chat rooms. So when I was in high school, I used to go in those chat rooms like every day or whatever. And I made a screen name by mistake, and I named myself 3140. But I really meant to put that as something else, but it came out wrong, but I didn't know how to fix it at that time, so I just left it alone. So I went in the chat room, and I'm in there talking, and then this chick hits me up, and was like, oh, what's good and all that, you know, talking. And I'm like, she thinks I'm a dude, so I'm going to talk to her like I'm a dude then. And that was kind of fun. I was like, I think I could go with this. I think I could get away with this whole acting like a dude thing. So then I did it again to this other chick. Not going to say any names because who knows, you never know who's watching you on this shit. But I was talking to her for a little minute. She was from the Bronx. She thought I was a dude. Copped some pictures off the internet, sent them to her.
You get all that?
Yeah. She thought I was a dude. And I kind of started liking her. I'm like, I want to talk to her, but I'm like, she going to think I'm a girl. Yeah, you sound like Barry White a little bit though. Niggas not going to think you're a chick. So so then I finally got the urge to talk to her, so I spoke to her, but then I stopped speaking to her. Then my first girlfriend. Yeah, so kind of the same shit with my first girlfriend. Hit her up, started messing with her, made her think I was a dude, sent her the same pics of the dude that I stole. Shout out to the dude that I stole the pics from, you came in handy. And yeah, I ended up like falling for her through just emails and stuff like that. Then I'm like, I want to talk to her. Then I'm like, nigga, your voice is deep enough. She'll fall for the okie doke, and she did. She never thought for a second that I was a girl, cause listen, do you hear that baritone? So yeah, and I went with that for a little bit, for like 6 months. She thought I was a dude. Now mind you, prior to me coming out, I had a boyfriend. He knew I was doing this the whole time. The whole time he knew I was doing this. He thought it was this big joke. Meanwhile, nigga, I'm not picking up your phone calls at night because I'm talking to this chick on the phone. I'd rather talk to her than talk to you. Yeah, it was like going deep. Then I moved to Georgia, and then I started realizing I was still really liking this girl, and I started getting scared. You know how you get when you realize you, like, I really like girls. Like, you start rejecting yourself, right? So I'm like, I can't do this no more. I gotta tell her that I'm really a girl. So I tried to pull a swindle. I was like, so what would you do if you found out the person you was talking to was really a chick instead of a dude? She's like, I don't know what I would do. Why do you ask? I'm like, oh, just wondering. I've seen this show on Maury, and I was just thinking about lying like a motherfucker. But then, yeah, I finally told her the truth, and at first she was acting like she didn't want to mess with me no more, so I felt relieved, like, good, I got that out of my system, I ain't got to deal with that no more. Then the next day she hit me up, she's like, you know what, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you're a girl, I want to meet you, and if you are a girl, I want to try it. Oh. Oh, she put like, glass. Alright, so, but yeah, that's kind of how that went, and then we finally met up. And I'm not going to go into too much details. Yeah, don't. About... Don't. So, yeah. But yeah. But that's basically my coming out story. It was all over the internet. I fronted like I was a dude at first. Then I started liking the chick, and yeah, I had no choice but to come out. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I came out twice, you guys. Like mine's just twice. Like, first time. What was the first time you was attracted to a chick, though? The first time I was attracted to a chick? Oh, man. You realized? I remember when I was 8. I'm not even going to put the girl on blast, but I remember I was 8 and the girl was 12 years old. We're laying on the bed. It's my sister's friend. And we're laying in bed, and she's like, you want to suck my titties? So I was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, no, stupid. And she wanted to sleep. See how y'all been do? I was only 8. And I was like, my dad? No, stupid. How you gonna... So we went to speak. So I was like, but then in 7th grade, I had this crush on this girl. She looked just like Aaliyah. I don't care, I'm grown. I'm gonna put your name on blast. Cherie Cousins was good. I had a crush on you in 7th grade. What's up, baby? You can me Aaliyah. So, yeah, that's the first time. What about you? When's the first time you realized you had a crush on? The first time I realized I was attracted to a female, period, I was sitting in this very little room right here. And I was 11 years old. And everybody was outside, and then I had to pee. So I came upstairs to pee. And, you know, in the hood, y'all have illegal cable and shit like that. We call it the scramble box or whatever. You got all the channels for free, including Playboy. So I was the only one upstairs. Well, not really. My grandfather was in the back, but he was in the back room laying down asleep. And I came up, went to the bathroom, and then curiosity kicked in because I liked that channel. It was a nice one. I liked that one. It made me happy. So before I went back downstairs, I turned to good old 63. That was the channel number. And I sat there, and then I'll never forget this. It was 2 white lesbians with big hooters, and they had on the American flag bikinis, you know, and their shits was mad big, so it only covered the nipple area. In the little tiny bikinis, and they were selling lemonade for 25 cents. That was the storyline, you know. Porno. I'm glad you remember this. I remember you remember all of this. It was really intense for me.